I start this show today in awe of Trenton's haircut.
It looks pretty good.
It's super fantastic, actually.
I shaved my... I looked like a toddler in the mirror. I shaved my... I don't know if you'd call that a beard or a mustache. It was not good looking. So, I shaved that too. I was like, it's time for a new look in this year. And I think
you pulled it off, dude.
Decent.
You're looking fantastic. Ready for this show. That's going to be a challenge. I'm just going to tell you that. Your mom's in charge of the blind today. It is Friday.
It's always a treat.
And we are doing a blind.
It's always a treat when we give Mom free reign. I think there's a theme, though, today, right? Or like some kind of area.
Yeah, we discussed it, and we told her anything that is behind us, Trenton, anything that is whiskey, but there are a few exclusions to that list.
Okay.
I told her, don't pick, right, you didn't pick any of the SLB barrel picks over here. So my SLB barrel picks that we have open are on this side of the bar, so she did not choose those. But down in this area here, we have more like mixers and
oh, these were included?
yeah.
Okay.
And that could be some of that. There's old Granddad 114 bottle and bond. We got the old Forester 100. The early times, any of that could be there. And we have all this stuff up here, which is, and we have some Japanese over there.
Oh, that
whiskey.
can be. Oh, that's whiskey.
She doesn't know. If it's brown, it's in. So.
Do you have any chapstick?
You
down here,
my
lips are on fire.
See? It runs in the family.
What's wrong with you guys?
You could wring me out and get a bunch of oil for your cooking, but I can't produce mouth moisture for some reason. Oh, you didn't have to go upstairs, Mom.
That's all right.
Oh, thank you.
I never use chapstick ever.
You don't need chapstick or lotion, but I do often.
Oh, I do. I got my hands are in buckets of water with the drywall stuff, so I do use lotion on my hands. But other than that.
Anyways, yeah.
This ought to be fun. So I have no idea what's in the glass, Trenton. That's the parameters we gave her is whatever's behind us, and so this ought to be extremely interesting. I will tell you this: I am absolutely terrified.
Are you?
Yes.
Why?
Trenton has something lined up after this. I have no idea what it is. He will not tell me anything. And it's a whole nother genre or something else you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But he says after this blind video that we're doing with the whiskey here, we got something else we have to record, and I have no idea where he's going.
Well, real quick, and then we'll get started. We've talked about doing some different stuff, different content stuff that doesn't really belong on this channel. It's not really liquor, spirit related or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start another channel. You can find it in the description. It's called SLB Tries. So we're gonna do one video every Friday, and you don't even know this either. So I'm gonna pick a theme, and I did for today's video or tonight's video, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. And then next week you're gonna come up with something.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. So we'll kind of trade off. I don't know if you want to one up each other or what the thing is, but I've been in a little bit of a shell for most of my life, so I haven't tried a lot of stuff. Oh. So I figured this would be a good way to explore different stuff and also have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, you better be nice to me. All depends what happens this show, what's going to happen the next show.
Ooh, what is this?
But SLB Tries, huh?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
A little strawberry ice pop.
I kind of heard Scuttlebutt, you talking about some things, and you and Michelle and whatever, but I really didn't know what direction we're heading, but it ought to be very dangerous and exceeding, it ought to be very scary.
I'm going to be doing it with you. I'll just know what we're doing.
Oh.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm not copping out and you're going to do the stuff that sucks and then I'm going to do the fun,
That makes me feel a little bit better about it anyways.
So I'll be in pain with you. I'll just know what it is.
Well, let's get to the task at hand here, bud. We got
wild turkey.
A on the right. So let's get moving here and see what we got. Some of this, this is probably all that back there is, even the lower cost bottles and the bottles are on the bottom. There's
are we right, Mom?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. Wait, right? Yeah.
Woo! That smells good.
This smells like.
That is delightful.
Oh.
I know. It's just.
You ever had Fun Dip?
Fun Dip.
Yeah. It's got that piece of chalk that you suck on and then you dunk it in some sugar.
Negative.
It smells like that.
Mm-mm. Well, let's see what we have here.
So you're right. You are relating this to candy.
Always. It smells like powdery.
This to me smells like an extremely rich and concentrated Werther's.
Werther's?
Yep. But concentrated, rich, a little bit more sharp.
If this is not some form of wild turkey, I would be shocked. Older turkey. But we're not getting points or anything, so we can talk about what we think it is.
That
right?
is so good.
It's very good.
That's the first taste of the day, so it's burning a little bit for me.
It's very good.
So I'm not really catching it. It seems like the proof's a little bit higher, but then again, that's the first sip of the day. I'm salivating as I'm trying to speak.
It's juicy.
It's juicy.
I'm gonna get you a shirt.
The aromas pretty much match the palate. There's some extremely concentrated toffees, and caramels, and a hint of baking spice.
I have a guess.
That could be, man, because it is so good.
One thing I forgot to do, and we
Good.
kind of changed our setup a little bit over here, just got everything off the floor. I was going to mount a camera here so you could kind of see what we're jotting
Writing
down.
down?
That'll be in the next blind. It didn't come from Amazon just yet.
It won't be much for me. You're not gonna get a lot out of me. But
No, I write weird stuff on my pad of paper.
he does. He does.
Anyways,
Well, honey, I'm gonna tell you something. A was delightful. I mean, wonderful. If the rest of it goes that way, I think A for sure I might finish once this is done.
I just smelled C and I wrote down a prediction, so we'll see. If
Trenton, you can't jump ahead. We're on B.
I'm sorry. I'm
We're
excited.
on B, bud. B. A little lighter in the nose, but when you're following up A, I'm almost getting a little.
That's weird. I just drank it before I smelled it.
You never do that.
I know.
You never eat anything or drink anything you don't smell first. And I'm talking anything.
I could have just died. I didn't know what's in here. I didn't get my pre-smell in. It's very good. It's lighter. It's more of a traditionally type.
Do you get a little
nose.
orange in the nose?
I suck with orange. I
A
really
little bit
do.
of a light citrus orange?
You say that, and I'm like, yeah, I could see that. Now I do, like a candied orange kind of.
It's hitting me on the palate too, and a really nice, sweet, light orange, followed up by just a little bit of leather there too, but it balances it out. It balances the sip. So light caramel, a little bit of that light orange with some leather.
Maybe that's why I'm not I'm not saying it's
Pretty
bad.
good too.
Usually I just don't like an orange profile. In the it's good. I'm just not a huge fan of the orange.
Really, really nice.
Lower proof. It's not as proofy as this one.
Correct. I agree with you on that. To me, that's around 100 proof, something like that. It's not 80 or 90. I don't.
No.
I mean, in that area. You're jumping to C, aren't you? You're on it.
It smells like
Can't
Oreos.
wait to get to C.
You like Oreos? It kind of smells like an Oreo.
Do I like Oreos? Come on, man.
Babe? Mom?
We
Been hanging around Michelle too much. Mom, you want to smell this? Smell like Oreos?
no. But,
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? A little bit.
I can't keep Oreos in the house.
Oh.
No, they're they only last a few days.
Don't you do like the quadruple mega stuff or whatever?
Well,
As much fluffy
Yes.
stuff as you can get.
yes, but their mega stuffed is what double stuffed used to be. So, and double stuffed is like a regular now. So,
Yeah. What's up with that?
I don't know. Now they have the thin ones. I mean, come on.
Ooh, I like
what's
the thins
point?
the best.
What's the point of that?
What is? Yeah.
If Oreos
Why?
sold the actual cookie and not the frosting, I'd buy those
Okay.
religiously.
I don't know how he's my
No.
son. I don't.
No, I agree.
I'm the opposite.
Trent, I'm getting some raisins and dates on the nose too. Just
Yeah, I might have been a little bit overconfident because that is not what I smelled. I'm gonna mark off my guess. It's not even close.
It's not as proofy either. That is definitely not what you guessed,
No.
for sure.
I like that though.
I like it too, dude. I really do.
I don't like raisins, but I like this, and it seems pretty raisiny.
Kinda. Yeah, it does.
I might have talked about this before. Did we have a grape dry up into a raisin in the basement at Independence?
You did.
Okay, I remember that because I think I tried it.
I remember you saying.
It was by my
wait,
mongoose bike.
A grape turns into a raisin?
I was like 5.
Yeah, you're Brixton's age.
It's by my mongoose bike in the basement.
Dude, you almost made me.
What?
I had water in there with a little bit of whiskey in there. It started to burn in my throat. It almost. Just stop.
He's right though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
enjoyed
rich.
C. I enjoyed C. Yeah, it was
It's
pretty
rich.
nice too. I don't quite enjoy it as much as I have A so far. To me, right now, it lends a little bit of the same flavors to A, but A is more concentrated and rich. B is a little bit of a different animal.
Yeah.
You know,
Much more mellow.
still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last but not least.
D.
Ooh. I don't.
Oh,
You getting a lot on that?
boy, I'm liking that too.
I'm not getting a whole lot on this, honestly.
This smells to me more like a rickhousey type smell. Oh, that
I
beautiful.
get like very vague apple, like crisp apple.
Really, you're not catching that angel share type.
No, like a really a whisper, a LaCroix of apple there at the end, but that's about it.
Well, wow,
What is that?
what is that, babe? What is that?
It's it's refreshing.
Yeah, it seems like lower proof. It's super smooth. I will give you that. I know I'm trying to sneak a peek as I turn and talk to you. To be honest with you, I'm at a loss right now.
It vaguely, to me, kind of seems like a what's like an apple, like an Applejack. What's the apple finish that they usually do? What's the Blood Oath 9?
Oh, Calvados.
Calvados. It's
Okay.
like Calvados-esque
Yeah.
to me. It's like a really nice sweet apple kind of thing going on. It almost seems finished to me because it's like not overly sweet, but it's pretty sweet. And I don't see any finished stuff back here.
Yeah, I get your thought process. I really do. That's just that one's got me stumped. I have to say, it really does.
That's gotta be like, that's giving me like Buffalo Trace vibes of some sort
Maybe.
because it's like overly sweet. I like it though.
Yep, there's one back there. I couldn't remember.
Well, I mean, I know what my first out would be, but I'm gonna be struggling with my next two. I know what my first and last are.
Is that a rye?
If that's a rye,
Your mom
Okay,
does.
well don't cheat.
No. But it just the thought came to my mind that your mom just knows it's brown. She's not going to read every label, and there is a couple of rye whiskeys in the lower level here that I use for mixing and so forth. Just curious.
if it is a rye, I'm. It's not like I don't drink it and go, oh, this is a rye. This is
I
like
know.
kind of barely a rye.
I know, which, I know. I'm with you. Yeah, quit looking, right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, I made a guess and he gave me the big fat no.
If
All
it
right,
is,
buddy.
if it is, I will honestly be surprised. That's
Me too. I'm just stabbing in the dark.
that's mine.
It could be. I'm stabbing.
Something that I'm not super familiar with.
I'm stabbing in the dark. So now we got to push one out, pal. Which way do you want to go? Then go ahead first, because that's between. I'm just gonna say it's between B and D for me.
Yeah, B would be my first out.
D is my first out, honey.
Ooh.
I'm kind of enjoying this
Are you?
little B over here. I mean, to a certain extent, yes, but I can immediately say that that's coming out next for me. So that'll be in third, honey. So right now my fourth place is D, and my I'll write that down too. And my B would be in third place, but I am enjoying Glass B more than D at the moment. I'm just kind of enjoying that orangey type vibe with a little bit of leather in there and things like that. It's kind of nice.
I'm gonna give you mad props because I honestly do think that D might be a rye. And I didn't pick up on that. Now I'm
It kind of came to my brain on the third sip, and it caught on to me that, we just told your mom whatever's brown and behind the bar, so.
D's gonna be third for me.
Okay, so we're
flip-flopped.
just flipped on the last two. Not a big deal.
And I'd be shocked if we didn't go the same route on the last.
Yeah, we could just go into it now because I think C is a mighty fine pour.
One. Very good.
I really do. That's in second. A is just on a complete other level. I mean, it is spectacular.
I will eat my shoe if that's not a turkey product. An older turkey product.
Yeah.
What's your third?
You got
or
shoes
second?
on? He does have shoes on.
Third, wait.
Third was D. And what's your second?
Second is C for both of us. And
Oh,
A
yes.
is first for both of us.
Mm-mm-mm.
What was that?
A's fantastic, man.
All right, whose am I doing?
I'm definitely finishing A
can go with
when we're
Kurt.
done with this video, for sure.
I'm gonna go back for A one more time.
All right, honey. The master, or the
All right, Kurt.
keeper of the key.
Kurt's fourth place was D.
D, right? That's what I wrote down.
That you both were stumped on.
Can I
Yes.
guess?
Sure.
I guess Wild Turkey 101 rye.
You have a guess?
Well,
Yeah,
I
what?
hate guessing.
Just guess one.
It's Rittenhouse rye.
You were both incorrect.
I figured. That's why I hate guessing. Go ahead, honey.
Hardin's Creek, Jacob's Well.
Is that the 2-year-old?
Not sure. It's 108 proof.
It's the 2-year-old, I think.
It's the
bud.
first one.
This one?
Nope, the first one.
This
Yep.
one?
Yeah.
No way.
Seriously.
Wow. I'm gonna grab these off. No way.
And that's D? That just was not hitting tonight for me.
I'm surprised I didn't get any beam on this.
I will say,
It drank really nice.
here in the last few months, I've come to the conclusion that I'm just not the biggest beam guy.
I never thought you were.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
So it's really not. All these glasses were pretty good. It's really not that bad, but it doesn't surprise me that I put it in last place for me, and it doesn't surprise me that you kicked it up a little bit to third either. To tell you the truth.
Well, now I'm worried because if Beam for me got third and Turkey beat a Beam,
Here we go again.
I'm gonna be sad. Like I'm gonna
Here we go again.
might
Third,
retire
third.
early.
Yep.
Trenton's fourth.
All right.
The next one was your fourth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was letter B. And that was the Four Roses Small Batch 2017 Barrel Strength.
Well,
The one in the back.
that's wild because I really enjoy those. I really, really do. Doesn't surprise me that I put it up a notch, and that's B, honey.
Yes.
And now that I see
High rye.
when you know these things, that little orangey probably note that I was really enjoying is probably more of like a berry type note or something, possibly. I don't know.
I'm still getting an orange, and I'm not a big fan of Four Roses stuff. I'll drink it. I like it. It's just I don't reach for it often, even though it's a high rye. Mm-hmm. That doesn't surprise me that that's my last place,
Okay.
especially
All right.
that this beat that.
Well,
but
now I really enjoy these. I really, really do. But now I'm very curious to see what's next.
Second place for both of you was letter C.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the Elmer T. Lee Infinity bottle.
It's over there. It's on the other side.
What?
It's on the other side of the. Holy cow! This is the Infinity. Smart Alec. Your mom's a smart Alec tonight, dude.
she done. What? I didn't even know that was over there.
And you know what? We went over these last night.
Uh huh.
Just to I told her because I wanted to show her the barrel picks, and she goes, "Well, what's that over there?" And I said, "That's just an Infinity bottle, the Elmer T. Lee." So, yeah.
Do we have?
You
do you
didn't
have?
say that was not.
No, I didn't. I didn't say. All I told her
You
was
said
that
that's
not
what
to
you
pick
said.
one of our barrel picks
Do you have the list of what's in that?
in
You
the
do
office somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah.
If
It's-
I can remember, I'll put it up on the screen because there's
It's-
a lot of stuff in
It's a
there.
lot of stuff in there. And what I do with these, I save these for our patrons. And once one is filled, when we have our patron only live stream, we raffle these off so 4 people win, and I send them out to the four people win. But that was pretty darn good, dude. Pretty darn good.
All right.
All right, honey. Number
A, took
numero
the cake.
uno.
For first place, that was the
It has to be a Dusty. Like it has to be somewhat
has to
Dusty.
be.
Augusta Buckner's 13 year.
No. Wait,
Why?
where did
What's
that
so
go?
funny? Right in front of you to your right, in the front.
That is amazing.
Why is it funny?
I didn't. So like when we did the best of the year, we all had different opinions. Like, I wanted Green River in the top 5. It didn't make it for the rest of the group. I did not want this in the top 5.
I know.
And that's good.
Oh, that is funny. I had no idea.
Yeah,
what you guys
there's
did.
history with this bottle.
Okay.
And it's not an argument. It was never an argument.
It was heated.
No, it was not. It was just, personal preferences with whiskey is personal preferences. That's all it is. But Trenton has really never felt fond of this particular bottle ever since it was first opened. I loved it once it was first opened. So I have to, when you kept saying it could be the Wild Turkey, he said, which was a very good guess. He thought it was this, this old Russell's that's up here that he got for me. What is that, 15, 16
2002.
year?
16 year, yeah.
Yeah, but I just didn't get that sweet and sour arrival that I get with some of the Wild Turkey stuff, so I didn't go on that limb with you, but I thought it was a really good guess. But this is why I'm chuckling a bit, because I love this bottle, but Trenton, he was kind of fighting the group on our best of 2023, whether this should make it or not.
Well, and I mean, when I tasted it, it was really peppery. Like, more peppery than a lot of ryes that I drink. So it was just like, oh, this is a bit harsh. I'm not, this isn't drinking well. But like today.
Love it.
And this is the first stuff I've had to drink today. So this is like, first drink is 122 proof.
Yeah.
And it wasn't peppery. Yeah. Wow. Well, in my face.
a lot of lessons learned today. And one of the neatest things is that an Infinity bottle was in the group. And it took second place. Which one was that again, honey?
C.
C.
Yes, C.
I gotta take one more little sip of that.
It's really quite incredible what like flavors you can get when you put a bunch of stuff together.
Smell that now. If you don't get peanut butter out of that, now that it's sitting in there a little while, it's really good. That's awesome. That's awesome. And what we do is, as you all see, when we have
we get that question a lot.
We do. We don't drink it all. There's no way. So usually I pour everything into an Infinity bottle.
Yeah. So
it's
this
left over on our shows.
Everything except for this obviously will make it into another Infinity bottle somewhere.
Yep. It's already started back there somewhere.
Really?
Yep.
Sweet.
It's the Hibiki bottle.
Oh, that's right.
It's already started.
That's right.
It's about a little over half full. All right, folks. Hey, that's all I got for you today. I had a fantastic time with us, honey, as always.
It's a pleasure, Mom.
You did a great job.
She kind of a little bit of a gotcha on that one.
She did. I liked it. I didn't go.
Pick that.
No,
never. I didn't go on a limb on this one. This kind of stumped me a bit. I have to admit, this one did a little bit. So.
I had OCD number 5 as my guess for what this was.
Really?
On the nose, at least.
But
it was kind of coffee-ish, mocha-y type.
That's one you can pick up the once you sip. You knew it wasn't that one. That's when you said it wasn't.
Sure.
And I agree with you on that. So, but I get excited about this stuff because this is super fun. You never know what your mom's going to pick out. And obviously, she did a great job again today. So, hey, have a great weekend. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly and see you next time right down here with Trent and me in a good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.